and welcome back to TITCH Talks, or if this is your first time, welcome. My name is Christina, and in my discussions I'll be talking about random subjects that I want to talk about, and if anything's suggested I'll talk about them as well. But today I'm going to be focused on New Year's resolutions, or the kind of idea of a new year, so not particularly New Year's resolutions. First of all, I want to say if you did a New Year's resolution and you're still going strong, well done. That's amazing, because I know that I'm really bad with them, and I say, no, I'm gonna not eat any chocolate, and then, at Christmas there's all this chocolate left, and you're like, well, I can't let it go to waste. So that's not gone well for me. Today I wanted to talk about New Year's because I think we should change it up a bit. Put it out there, I'm going to say that, we should change it up. So instead of like a New Year's resolution, in like one sense, or it's a thing, I think that we should do kind of a reflection on our year. And I say this because as an actor, we are always we don't really know where we're going or where we are or what we've done, in a sense of we don't know what we've accomplished. And for a lot of people around this time in February, they're like, oh, I was wanting like loads of good things for a new year, and you're like, yeah, 2015 is my year, this is going to be great, and then suddenly you're like, it's February already, and I haven't really done the steps that I need to get any further in what I wanted to. So I wanted to suggest a reflection. It's something that I did with my friend Emily, and it really, really helped me put everything into perspective in what I'd had achieved last year. Because a year is actually quite a long time, and we really forget what we've done. And it could be the smallest things to the really big things, but all them things count, all them things matter, and I really feel that we should highlight them for ourselves, not for anyone else's gain. Just if you're feeling down, it would be something useful to do. So this is my challenge to you. I challenge you to do this task that I'm about to set you, and then let me know how you feel. For me, it was just like, okay, I have done something with my year. Because at the time I was thinking, I haven't done anything and I haven't got any further to my dream of becoming an actor than I first started. But actually, when I looked back, I had done quite a lot. It doesn't have to be to do with career. Career's not everything. It could be to do with building a better relationship with family. I went travelling, or I cooked more, or baked more, or anything like that. So for this task you'll need a A4 piece of paper. So I've got my notebook here with A4 hardback on, which actually I thought was a sticker, but actually won't come off, so a bit disappointing. So you need some plain A4. You can have lined or plain, it doesn't really matter. Either or. You'll need a pen, and let's get going. Okay, so we're going to get started. So you need a pen and paper, and you're going to write at the top of that, what have I achieved this past year? And then you're going to start thinking back to the beginning of 2014, and you're going to start writing down what you've achieved. Now that's not in 2014, so I'm going to scribble that out and start again. So it might be quite hard at first because you've got to think back quite far. Actually, a year is actually quite a long time, and there's loads of things, so there might be little achievements that you've done. That's not how you spell corporate. I think I'm thinking of cooperative. Here I'm drawing a palace, actually, because I performed in a palace and that was amazing in Abu Dhabi. That is not a palace. That does not look like a palace at all. So I'm definitely not going to be an artist, that's for sure. If you've achieved anything really, whether it's you did a run for charity, or you saw a family member for the first time, or you've kept your room tidy and done all your chores every day, or you've not argued with your brother or sister, that's a big achievement actually. So I became a teacher last year, actually, in 2014. Although I don't know how to spell became, so maybe I shouldn't be a teacher. I found a love for editing. That was a massive thing for me, because I didn't realise I would love it so much. And I quit Jones Bootmaker. That was a massive thing for me to do. I can't believe that was in 2014. So I've been at Jones Bootmaker for 6 years, so it was a big thing for me to leave, and then I started at the Royal Albert Hall shortly after. But Jones was always a backup for my acting career if that ever went if I ever didn't have any acting going on. So that was a big kind of safety net to get rid of. And I ate broccoli. I hate broccoli so much, and I always have done, but I made myself eat it, and it's actually not that bad. I can actually stand it. I can have it with a meal, which is a massive achievement. And I started a YouTube channel, which is amazing. I started with Yannick, and I love it, and it allows me to edit stuff as well. So then when you've done that, which might take you a while, go through and highlight the things that you're really proud of. Could be anything, it could be 1 or 2 things, or it could be quite a few, it could be all of them, that's fine. And then look at them once you've done that and try and put them into groups, and then think about how you might push them further. So you might bring them into 2015 because you've enjoyed them, you've achieved something with them, so why not carry on? So for me, there was editing. I began that in 2014, so I'm going to make more YouTube videos, and I'm going to attend an editing class and then edit friends' show reels, because that will help me and I'll really enjoy it. Another thing was acting. That was a group, because there was a lot of acting on there. But I think for me, to push it further, I think I've got to market myself better. So do a voice reel website, some networking, and go to acting classes. And then last but not least is health. I ate broccoli, which I think was the only kind of achievement of that category, but I think it's really important that you explore foods and you enjoy fitness. So find a fitness class you enjoy. Now you've done that, you can look towards 2015 and you can take it really slowly. So there's no rush to achieve loads more things, because you'll achieve new things every day. But for these things that you've just highlighted, take your time and try and push them further, like you've said. But in 2014, you've achieved all those things, and I think you should be very proud of yourself, and give yourself a big round of applause.